Warning, the following content contains elements unsuitable for young children. If you're a fragile child who can't handle a dark reality, then piss off! Hey, Wolfpack! We're back! And this time, we're checking in with Hazbin Hotel! Yep, we're seriously doing this. Hazbin Hotel is an, polarizing show among the world right now. Some people love it while others hate it. The lovers are enthused by the web pilot for its gorgeous animation, endearing horror characters, and wild sense of fun, while the naysayers despise it, branding it as stupid, immature, and offensive as hell. Everyone and their grandma has reacted to this short film, but right now, I want to turn. Catastrophe wants to claw at it too. It's my playtime. This is happening. For those of you who somehow don't know this, Hazbin Hotel started out as a web show created by a lady dubbed Vivziepop on her amateur YouTube channel. Miss Vivienne poured out her heart, soul, blood, tears, and other witchcraft ingredients into her large production here, since she wanted this web show to be picked up for a full-length TV series in the future, which led to her releasing the finished pilot online for the whole World Wide Web to see, telling her whether it would be a flop or a smash hit. And considering the fact that A24 Studios picked it up for a TV saga, should tell you exactly how well it did by now. This show was great, and won over legions of hell worshippers who absolutely loved the show to death. However, the internet being stupid as always caused a mass backlash of controversy and tantrums against it as well. Now, I honestly think the haters are full of crap, but to be fair, I will judge the show on its own merits and address some of the scenes that spiked this alleged controversy. The short background: the series takes place
at the center of the earth.
Yep, the show is set in hell, where we follow a discount Disney princess named Charlie Magne, the daughter of Satan, struggling with her duties as Princess of Hell. Charlie and her wacky band of misfits are disrupting the natural order of the underworld since she wants to bring good and hope into a realm where darkness reigns supreme, while most of the pilot is about whether or not Charlie's optimism and new idea for a safe space can succeed at all. Sounds silly and goofy, but I actually quite liked this overall. However, I do want to go over it to see how well it's held up after being on for a near year long by today, and to give my thoughts on the pilot to see if it does indeed deserve that upcoming TV show. Now, I have to warn you that, number one, the show is not intended for kids. It may be a cartoon show, but Vivziepop definitely goes for a good Seth MacFarlane and South Park style of humor. Adult comedy.
Piss out your ass right onto Kyle's mom's fat fucking Jew face!
Number two, I am not going to take in Vivziepop's tweets about the show's background into account. Vivienne had to release tweets and update videos to explain some of the show's lore for fans, but I am going to ignore most of them since the show should be judged on its own merits. Sorry, Hellhounds, but it's only fair to see the show as the way it presents itself in the now.
You bastards.
So with that out of the way, let's finally descend straight into hell. Was this pilot a fantastic start to an awesome world of wonder? Or should we exercise it back to where mercy never comes? Let's find out. This is Wolf Entertainment's wacky review on the viral horror comedy show, Hazbin Hotel. So, our episode opens up in, where else? The depths of hell. While this depressing tune plays out, we see how hard life is in the realm of nightmares. You see, the Firelands have a tragic overpopulation problem, where this stinkhole is increasing in soul count and pain every day. To the point where Hell has a massive turf war going on between the demons trapped here. Apparently, Hell is Arkham City, a broken, dark death town where all the demons are trying to make a name for themselves, rising as warlords, and conquering new territory in the area to increase their power levels. The more Hell territory you own, the higher your XP level grows, so this war won't ever cease until one of them eventually takes over the world.
Of course.
Many warlords own fractions of Hell. People are fighting to live without fear, betrayals, backstabbery, survival, gang wars, the works. Which really bums everyone out. Yet one girl has a dream to make everything better. I'll give credit, this establishing montage is pretty good, since it does show us how this version of Hell, while still an awful place, has its own identity and its own look. With many people who share differing personas in this nightmare, some enjoying the chaos, some who see it only as a job to do, some just trying to get by, and our hero who dislikes all the misery. It really shows off how this is going to be more than just a dumb comedy with sex gags. Sadly, this does lead into the most predictable joke seconds later.
Oh, I'm alive! I'm alive!
Gee, who didn't see that one coming? We then meet our first main character, and the biggest source of controversy for the show, Angel Dust. Angel is a cross-dressing porn star / prostitute gangster Spider-Man who likes stirring up trouble and wacky quagmire hijinks. Out of all the cast members, Angel Dust is the one who gains mixed opinions from viewers, since the people who dislike him argue that Angel is an offensive gay stereotype who harms the LGBT+ community for acting sex-crazed, violent, effeminate, and outright villainous. I am not one of those people. I actually love Angel Dust.
Say what?
In fact, I think Angel is by far one of the show's coolest and funniest characters. Yes, he has lots of sex and cusses too much, but he's so dang hilarious and badass. Throughout this show, he acts immature and mean, but it's in more of a love-to-hate kind of way, much like Stan Smith or the Joker. The show hints that Angel acts all tough, but it's all a front to gain an epic reputation. He's secretly chill. I really don't understand why LGBT haters write the guy off. He kicks more ass than Chuck Norris, and has more sex than Hugh Hefner. He's frickin' awesome! He has a cool design, a cool sense of humor, a cool persona, cool action scenes, and honestly some hints of a deeper character underneath his rough exterior. I think the people who find him offensive are really blowing his negative side out of proportion, since he is one of the funnest characters ever, and I kind of wish more gay characters were wicked like him.
I can't let it get out I'm offering my services to randos on the street. It was a quick cash grab. You got it?
Whatever you say, slut.
Ouch! Ooh, such an insult. Let me know when you come up with something creative to call me, you sack of poorly packaged horse shit. Tell the missus I said hi. Schnuckums.
He just steals the show. Speaking of which, Angel's drug hour is ruined when one of the demon lords inadvertently crosses his web. As we see, the district is attacked by metrosexual Jake the Snake and his army of bad eggs.
Tom's dinner.
Oh, so this is where Jake the Snake and Timothy ended up in all this time. They teamed up to conquer hell. A deadly combo! This escalates into all-out war when Jake the Snake fights Angel Dust and, Angel's bestie Cherry Bomb. Yes, that is her actual name. Take a stand, and they partake in mortal combat. Their fight gets documented by, no kitten, Channel 666 News, where we meet my sibling Wolf's favorite side characters, Katie Killjoy and Tom Trench. Oh yeah, you heard that right. Wolf not only loves these two jokers, but he actually considers them his favorite side villains. And I have to agree, they are darkly crude, but still undeniably hilarious.
Looks like they're fighting tooth and nail for that hotspot.
And I'd sure like to nail her hot spot.
You are a lip dick jackass, Tom. Or should I say, no dick. Coming up next, we have an exclusive interview with the daughter of Hell's own head honcho, who's here to discuss her brand new passion project. All that and more after the break. Suck it up, you little bitch.
She must make her man very happy. We then meet our real main characters, Charlie, the Princess of Hell, and her girlfriend slash bodyguard, Vaggie. These ladies are the true protagonists of the show, since they've come to the news station to advertise their new passion project, a hotel that can rehabilitate sinners and allow their souls to rest in peace. Yep, that's why a hotel is the main premise, because Charlie thinks she can save lost souls, but alas, nobody believes her. I just want to say that I absolutely adore both Charlie and Vaggie. They are so precious and so damn pretty. Charlie and Vaggie are, of course, a sugar and spice-like duo, where Charlie is the overly hyper-optimistic happy girl who loves everything, while Vaggie is the dour, snarky, cynical Squidward, who's more realistic and super serial. A true Harley and Ivy duo. I know a lot of people love Charlie more, yet I think both ladies are great, since Charlie is so lovable and too kind for her own good, but her girlfriend Vaggie has her funny bits too, thanks to her sour attitude, yet she still supports her girlfriend like a faithful lover. I know this isn't a new dynamic, even for strong female leads, but they pull it off quite well, and they're not too bad for heroes. Not to mention, their entire existence proves that this is not offensive to the LGBT community at all. Everyone cries how angel dust harms the greatness of LGBT people. Yet Charlie and Vaggie, who are a loving, adorable, good-natured lesbian couple, get no praise whatsoever? What? Hello? These two are perfect LGBT heroes. Screw the haters. They're just two girls in love, salvaging souls, slaying demons while taking on the rest of a brutal hellscape, and looking good while doing it. Woo! Hashtag feminism! These hell girls rock. Anyways, Charlie is still too naive for her own good, and thinks Hell will totes love her new hotel, but Vaggie says to be super serial, which her gal pal ignores. Go! And now we get to another controversial scene. You know the one, where Charlie meets the homophobic idiot bully Katie Killjoy in person.
You can put that away. I don't touch the gays. I have standards.
Yeah? How's that working out for you?
I don't find this scene horrible at all.
Say what?
Okay, let me explain. Yes, homophobia is bad. But you guys do get the real joke, right? Katie is being homophobic, but also telling how she's above everyone else, while the show acknowledges how they're in hell. She's a homophobe in hell. Everyone was literally saying this scene was offensive to the rainbow community and promotes hatred towards gays, but they missed the joke completely. That Katie's not a saint, and she's stuck in hell, where no good people exist, and she's delusional. I mean, did the babies expect good people stuck burning in hell? Grow a pair, you wussies. The show takes place in Satan land. It's a good thing that the show acknowledges that homophobes are in it, since that means more room in heaven for the good. Oh, but there's more. Katie is clearly an idiot bully since she scoffs at Charlie for not being as good a princess as Morgan Ainsland, and she kind of acts like a hypocrite. She says she doesn't touch the gays, but then she starts poking at Charlie. Yeah, look at her poking at Charlie's nice hot firm rack. You know, I think she's secretly a gay, 'cause she so wants to tap that gal. How did the haters miss that? In short, this scene is meant to make you hate Katie, since she blows off the hotel crap and kills Charlie's joy. And the people who cried all over this bullying scene are really overblowing things. Yes, I hate homophobes as much as the next cat, but the series is about Charlie shutting up her critics, so it will work. Once on the air, Charlie tries to speak her mind, but of course, nobody takes interest.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm opening the first of its kind, a hotel that rehabilitates sinners. You know, 'cause hotels are for people passing through temporarily.
Is this girl for real? She thinks it. You hear what she thinks?
Oh, hi, Toffee. I guess this is where he ended up when Star killed him. Oh, and look, there's the hell of a boss. See, right there, next to Mordio. Real cute, Vivienne. So, Yeppers, nobody likes her hotel idea, all except for one strange guy. But he won't be important until later, so skip. Charlie then tries to save face by showing them her point.
In song form.
I have a dream, I'm here to tell about a wonderful, fantastic new hotel. Yes, it's one of a kind, right here in hell, catering to a specific clientele. Inside of every demon is a rainbow, inside every sinner is a shiny smile.
So, while Charlie goes on her acid trip, I think now's a good time to discuss the animation. It's beautiful. Like, whoa. This looks so energetic, fluid, lively, and flows so well. Every character has their own distinct appearance. It moves fast enough that it never feels stilted. There's such pretty colors all around the bowels of hell, and even the characters have their own striking poses. The visuals look like they were inspired by both Invader Zim and Tim Burton's art style. It has that gritty toon look, mixed with a grim fairy tale theme going on like in Burton and Zim's stuff. The characters are also easy to remember and look different enough to not blend in together, so you can enjoy them for their own ways. Granted, some of their mean-spirited comedy kind of results in the same humor vibes, but they do have their differing personas too, with the animation aiding their actions and gestures. In short, it looks fantastic. I also think the art complements the characters quite well. Like during Charlie's Disney Princess song, we see very disturbing hints and frames where Charlie starts showing off her secret demon side. Vivziepop doesn't spell it out for us, but Charlie, along with almost all the other demons, don't really look the way we see them with our own eyes. The citizens of Hell are implied to be eldritch abominations in their true forms, deformed by the punishments of Hell. but they take on the form of these humanoid-looking magical creatures to cover themselves up. They show us what they want others to see them as. Like, look at Charlie. During her song, she subtly reveals that she's a true demon monster too, underneath her hot Valley Girl appearance. Her eyes have a red demon glow, her teeth get sharp, and fire bursts out at random. Yes, everyone, this isn't even Charlie's final form. It's a nice touch, since it shows how this world is trying to set up its own universe and Harry Potter rules. Nothing too deep yet, but it does make the hell concept feel super imaginative. I can't wait to see Super Saiyan Charlie in the finale. So after the princess sobers up, everyone falls in love with her new idea.
Really?
No, they all laugh at her. They think her happy hotel is a crappy ho-fail because redemption is dumb. That's just stupidity for morons and bronies, since hellspawns can't have their souls saved. But Charlie goes, nuh-uh, her idea is cool because she's redeemed their first guest, Angel Dust. She says that Angel is a good guy now, all thanks to her. Until news leaks that Angel's been in a gang war. Yeah, everyone lolls at Charlie even harder for her epic fail. But I do love how Charlie tries to play a tough girl and fight back.
Well, it sure looks like your little project is dead on arrival. Tell us, how does it feel to be such a total failure?
Yeah, well, how does it feel that I got your pen, huh? Bitch!
Oh, no, she didn't, girlfriend! Oh, so that's why Wolf loves Katie Killjoy. Because she's Pennywise. Also, Charlie's pretty badass too, since she fights off a giant spider witch. No wonder she dethroned Morgan so easily. Simultaneously, the Angel Dust and Cherry Bomb versus Jake the Snake war wages on, but I still don't get why Angel is hated. He's so cool and real cheeky.
Speaking of style, is your hat, like, alive or something? Oh, well, that's none of your goddamn business. Now is it? Would that make your hat the top and you the bottom? I'm going to blow you to bits! Kinky. Oh, not like that, pervert!
He's so great. He dissed Jake the Snake. I think more gay people should look up to this guy, because he's proud of his sexuality, he can kick ass, and he gets so much action that douche bros wish they got. Straight guys would be so jelly, and gay kids would never be made fun of ever again if they bashed a skull here and there. Nevertheless, he still causes things to go south fast. But Angel tells his friend that he totes won't get in trouble for this, before we cut to Angel getting in trouble with the heroes for this. The ladies are justifiably pissed at him for making them look like a joke, ruining the hotel's reputation, earning the ire of demon lords, genociding the bad egg species, and just being a mega bitch in general. But he doesn't care and acts like a dick. Though to be fair, he's still a funny dick.
Can you please just try to take this seriously?
Fine, I'll try. Just don't get your taco in a twist, baby.
Was that you trying to be sexist or racist?
Whatever pisses you off more. Is there seriously no liquor in here?
My kind of guy. Also, wait, Vaggie's Hispanic? I thought she had dark skin this whole time to look like the Walking Dead from Dead House. Now, many of this show's naysayers have also criticized the character Vaggie, since they feel that she's a racist stereotype of the angry Latina woman. I think those people are full of crap, because I don't see it. Yes, Vaggie is angry a lot, but she does have other characteristics, you know. She's loving towards Charlie, she supports the hotel, and even she gets a joke in whenever she can.
Look around. We got a bunch of fucking Harlequin babies down here.
You're one to talk.
Hey!
Vaggie's so mischievous. I wish she was my homegirl. I thought I was your homegirl! No, Pinky, you're not my homegirl. You're my amiga. Pfft, who ever heard of a female friend being both your amiga and your homegirl? What catnip have you been huffing? Saying Vaggie is a stereotype of Latinas is bullcrap, and falls kinda flat since she has every reason to be angry, since, again, she's surrounded by idiots and jerks in hell. I'd say she's more than justified in feeling a tad angry now and then. I seriously think Jessica Cruz is more of a racist Latina stereotype than Vaggie.
Fucking bitch.
It was at this point where I believe the people who call Angel Dust and Vaggie offensive stereotypes are just intolerant dolts themselves, since all they can see is their surface level traits and not their deeper personas. There is so much more depth to these people in just a few minutes. Yet all idiots see are the shallow labels. Hypocrisy at its finest, kids. Vaggie and Angel are cool. Come at me.
You are out of here!
Sadly, Charlie is still upset and tries to stay positive, even when we see that her big hotel is a total dump. Yeesh, even the Griffins have seen better.
Ugh, what's that smell?
It's either bad meat or good cheese.
There's a penny underneath that couch.
Oh, but Angel has, get this, a small character moment.
It's probably a good idea to get some actual food in this place. You know, to feed all the wayward souls you got in here.
I saw that, Angie. He was about to comfort her. For a split second, Angel showed care for another person. I know it's short, but this does demonstrate that these characters do have a chance to change. Or at least be better individuals by the end. Stereotype my litter box. We also get another character moment with Charlie. You see, even the ditzy princess isn't always the overly happy Pinkie Pie she pretends to be. And here shows off her insecure sad side when she calls her parents asking for help. Yes, even this goofball Genkai girl has a tragedy around her where she briefly considers that her idea was stupid and thinks about giving up. It's so bad that she's begging Satan for help. That's pretty deep for a show seen as offensive edgelord garbage. Charlie is so compelling, and I hate seeing her sad. That's like watching baby kittens cry. I'm not made of stone, you know. By the way, I love that the Hell Hotel has apple designs in her windows. Get it? The Devil's Daughter has apple tree designs. I see what you did there, Vivzie. But when all is lost, a mysterious figure from earlier drops in for her.
Hello! Oh!
And that's how the show never began. The end. Really? No, of course not. I just love trolling you. This show's rubbing off on me. We then meet our quote-unquote antagonist slash final mainstay, the Radio Demon. This is Alastor, the most feared demon lord of hell, and the second most popular character of the franchise. He's here because he has a special offer for the hotel staff. He tells them that he's here to aid them in their time of need. But obviously the heroes stay on guard. This guy is the Uncle Howie of Hazbin Hotel. Much like evil SpongeBob, the radio demon, a.k.a. Alastor, is an over-the-top, obviously evil show-off monster who is both a deadly combo of exciting, fun, ominous, goofy, and freaking terrifying. I mean no exaggeration when I say that he feels like the Haunting Hour's Uncle Howie, but resurrected in hell.
No, I'm here because I want to help.
Say what now?
Help! Hello? Is this thing on? Testing? Testing!
Well, I heard you loud and clear.
Hello, police department.
I enjoy this guy so much. He's such a delightfully evil monster, and his voice actor is clearly having the time of his life in this role. Not to mention the animators must have had their own fun, giving this guy all these scary evil slasher smiles and serial killer poses, because he's the type of villain who just jumps out at you. I'm honestly torn between saying whether Angel Dust or the Radio Demon is my favorite character in this. He has his wacky humor, fun persona, and cool design, but much like Uncle Howie, his goofy clown side really hides a horribly dark monster underneath. He can be damn creepy.
And I'm not gonna let you hurt anyone here, you pompous, cheesy talk show shitlord.
Dear, if I wanted to hurt anyone here, I would have done so already.
I just peed my pants.
Hope you folks weren't going to sleep tonight, 'cause you'll be seeing that in your nightmares. In short, I think he's cool. It finally feels like a comeback of Uncle Howie, but in red flavor, so he's got my interest. Alastor came here not to torment them, yet, but because he wants to support Charlie's Hotel and finance this operation. But when she asks why, he truthfully reveals that, well, because he's bored, and he thinks it'll be funny. You see, the Radio Demon has grown tired of being the OP torture master of hell, and physically hurting people has gotten so dull. But he saw her idea on the picture box and felt intrigued. However, he also laughs at Charlie's stupid redemption hope, stating that he has a different reason to back her up. He thinks that her idea and all the foolish guests coming here for salvation are ultimately doomed to fail, and he wants to watch it all happen to feel entertained. Since cold-blooded torture isn't fun anymore, he thinks it'd be super funny to watch all those lost souls fail miserably, which is pure joy to a Demon King. Yep, he's just evil and wants to get his sadistic jollies off, kick-starting the big story arc.
Right.
This is a good turn of events, since it makes Alastor and Charlie enter an uneasy alliance, since Charlie does take an interest in his backup, but the Radio Demon isn't doing this for good and can cause untold damage with his own cards. Interesting dilemma with unpredictable high stakes. What a strong start, Vivzie.
What? I, Lord Pyron, disagree. I could do much better evil schemes.
Shut up, Pyron. While they sort out their business, Vaggie gives Angel Dust and the audience Alastor's backstory. You see, this guy was a mysterious stranger with inconceivable god-level powers who arrived in Hell centuries ago. A serial killer in life, Alastor slaughtered many before his time arrived. However, even after his demise, his lust for power and death only grew further once he unlocked his powers. He earned the nickname Radio Demon because he would broadcast his serial murders and torture all across the waves of hell to frighten enemies and make himself famous. Slowly he rose above the ranks of other hellspawns until he soon took over more than half of hell. gained numerous loyal minions, decimated his victims, and then evolved just as powerful as the devil himself. He is an unstoppable force of evil who causes chaos and despair everywhere he goes, the likes of merciless cruelty that poses as a danger towards everyone and everything. And now, he wants to get involved with Charlie, worrying her girlfriend.
That's creepy. But flattering.
So yeah, he's a boss, and Vaggie distrusts him. Though even then we get this curious character moment from Vaggie.
He looks like a strawberry pimp.
Well, I don't trust him.
To be fair, do you trust any man? Any men? Men?
Notice how she didn't answer the question there. I sense a character arc. Vaggie warns her girlfriend that Alastor's the name of evil, but our hero wants to risk it by trusting him since they do need all the help they can get, and she hopes to make her cause stronger by cooperating with him. For now. Wow, I'm impressed, Charlie. You've got some gray morality in you. Who says princesses can't be political? And again, Charlie is so dang cute.
Charlie, whatever you do not make a deal with him.
Don't worry, I picked up one thing from my dad. You don't take shit from other demons.
Aw, she's so sweet. It's like if Batgirl took up swearing. How do you not love it? Charlie agrees to take him on board, but refuses to make a deal with him. Very smart. She would have ended up like that Jared dude. Alastor agrees to partner up with her, for now, but he seems to take his time with her gracefully. And judging by this guy, that leaves you kind of worried what his game is. First things first, Uncle Alastor and Charlie need a better hotel staff after seeing her, company. Also, this was my sibling Wolf's favorite Angel line.
And what can you do, my effeminate fellow?
I can suck your dick.
Ha! No.
Your loss.
Well, at least they were professional. Alastor then helps by summoning his own allies.
This little darling is nifty.
Hi, I'm Nifty. It's nice to meet you. It's been a while since I've made new friends. Why are you all women? Are there any men here? I'm sorry, that's rude. Oh man, this place is filthy. It really needs a lady's touch, which is weird because you're all ladies, no offense. Oh my gosh, this is awful.
Oh lord, it's Demon Pinky Die. The radio demon brought Pinky Die. There's two of them now.
Hey, that's not me. I'm not like that. Yes, I am. Who said that? I did. Well, stop it. Make me. I'll shake you, kitty. Bring it on. Oh, now I see it.
And he also summons Husker, a cynical, grouchy cat who hates everything and criticizes all around him. No comment. These two are Nifty the Psycho Maid and Husker the wisecracking bartender, who will serve at Charlie's hotel and form an unlikely friendship with her along the way. Okay, I know tons of people love these two, but honestly, I felt a tad mixed on them. Allow me to explain. I didn't exactly get a huge feel for Nifty or Husker as much as other fans did. My beef is that they're introduced so late in the game that there isn't much to work with. It feels like they were rushed in at the last minute and didn't get proper screen time. Not to mention that these two feel like very watered-down clone versions of Charlie and Vaggie. Nifty is an overly happy wild girl, just like Charlie, but mega high on caffeine, while Husker is just a cynical jerk and hates the radio demon bossing him around. Just like Vaggie, but as a male alcoholic. I don't hate them at all, but I didn't get too attached to them. Then again, maybe the TV series format can easily fix that and shut me up. But for now, they felt a little standard and forgettable compared to the other awesome cast members. but I'll give Husker credit since he does have at least one funny line in this.
I can make this more welcoming, if you wish.
What, you think you can buy me with a wink and some cheap booze? Well, you can!
Dang it, Vivzie, now I want more. And even then, he too gets a deep character moment of his own.
Oh my gosh! Welcome to the Happy Hotel! You are going to love it here!
I lost the ability to love years ago.
I know it's also small, but I kind of like that quote. My pal Blacksmith Orange pointed this out to me, that this one line from Husker raised a good point in this show's main theme. That maybe the demons are not all evil, and only became broken over time. Husker does hint that there was a point in time where he did love, so this gives more credit to Charlie's hope that people can be good deep down. Interesting stuff that I truly didn't expect in all this zaniness. Charlie is impressed, but Vaggie remains skeptical, so Alastor tries to wow them some more with an Uncle Howie song.
Go!
You have a dream you wish to tell, and it's just laughable, but hey kid, what the hell? 'Cause you're one of a kind, a charming demon belle. Now let's give these burning fools a place to dwell. Take it, boys!
Man, this music is awesome! I like the jingles this showcase shows off, since the musicals can be so fun. And Radio Demon's voice is made all the more impressive thanks to Black Griffin's performance. Oh yeah, famous brony artist Black Griffin does the singing voice for Alastor. That's amazeballs. He is as good as we remembered him, but now I wish we saw Tirek in hell with him. Also, I love how Vaggie gets slapsticked on throughout the episode. Nothing to add, it's just funny. But their fun is interrupted by Jake the Snake because I guess he's the villain now. Jake the Snake and his bad eggs want to punish me, so they try to kill our favorite character Angel Dust and his friends for
revenge!
But then Alastor reveals his true power. So, it's all good now. The Radio Demon is an official teammate, and the hotel is set. Yet while Charlie and pals are ecstatic about this hotel's new hope, Vaggie is left worried about what comes next. Hooray, the hotel has red-flavored Uncle Howie available. But it's still not over yet, because there's actually a post-credits scene. Oh yes, Vivziepop went the MCU route of teasing us with an extra scene to hype up that exciting sequel to her saga. So please, Vivienne, let her rip.
Now will you shoot me with your ray gun?
Well, that was pointless.
Agreed. Well, that was the end of the controversial web show Hazbin Hotel. What do I have to say about it? Oh boy, I am so thrilled that this is coming to television because it was simply glorious. Woo-wee. Sweet Lucifer, this is still an outstanding start to what could be a phenomenal story arc. I still don't understand why so many people didn't like it. I can get if the humor and universe isn't your forte, but this is not a bad show at all. I think it's great. Hazbin Hotel has animation that looks superior to most modern cartoons on right now. The characters are entertaining. There are actually positive LGBT representations that don't feel ham-fisted. The plot is very simple to follow, but peppers in deeper concepts here and there. The comedy is pure gold. The songs are catchy. The theme is surprisingly mature, and overall it does leave you wanting more. I think all the counter-arguments, how it offends LGBT folks, it promotes Satanism, it's racist, are all just bullcrap. If you don't like the show, fine, but don't hashtag cancel Vivziepop for reasons that don't exist. She has a clear vision, and none of it is designed to be a take that towards anyone but sinful pricks. What wows me the most is that the show is so fun. It has a dark Courage the Cowardly Dog and old-fashioned Seth MacFarlane humor that works well, but also tries its hand at deeper storytelling spliced in between all the wackiness, which makes you care for the characters. I love Charlie, Alastor, Angel Dust, Vaggie, and even the villainous douchebags, since they feel lively and creepy. You truly remember them. You also do want Charlie to succeed, and the conflict about her alliance with Uncle Alastor feels very real and makes you wondering where the show goes down the road. And isn't that what you really want in a pilot? A setup to a cool world with cool characters who you do want to follow on their cool journey? Many people who claim it's a dumb comedy fail to see the big picture. Whether or not hope can be found in the most evil place in the world. It's not just a show about sex gags and offensive humor, but whether or not a sinner can be saved long after they've been broken. A true good Christian moral by my book. I think this web pilot was a solid start to a great show that will eventually ascend the high heavens. So, I grant the controversial cartoon pilot a gold skull and a perfect score. Yep, I did enjoy the first episode that much. While it's far from the most totally life-changing story ever made, it's simply a fun, creative horror comedy that has serious potential to be more. I highly recommend watching it. The episode's still free on YouTube, so you too can see for yourself how humorous it can be. Or maybe you can just watch Uncle Howie, since he's the same demon guy. Either way, I'm really looking forward to Hazbin Hotel coming on the big screen in the future. The show is so entertaining that it can deliver us a hell of a good time. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, or just tune in for more videos posted here on Wolf Entertainment. I'm your wicked host, Catastrophe, and I hope one day we get that death battle between Uncle Howie and Alastor.
I have a dream, I'm here to tell about a wonderful, fantastic new hotel. Yes, it's one